This Vaughn guy, he can't just rope Jocelyn into his WSB investigation, can he? I mean, like, she's a civilian. You should tell Brennan, unless you think Brennan already knows.
I absolutely think he knows. In fact, I think he's the one who recruited her.
Recruited her?
Mm-hmm. Dante, Jocelyn isn't Vaughn's girlfriend. And she's not a civilian. She's a WSB agent. It is...
My little sister is not a spy. Come on, she probably just hung up on this Vaughn guy and then she's playing spy games with him or something.
Does that sound like the Jocelyn you know? I mean, you saw the footage, right? You saw how smoothly Jocelyn planted that tracking device in that backpack. That wasn't beginner's luck. That's training.
I just don't see how it's possible.
Okay. Well, that's because you still see her as your kid sister. Jocelyn is an adult.
She's a college student, Anna. She's not a spy.
No, I was younger than her when I was recruited by the WSB. Brennan would see her as a prime candidate. She's outgoing, she's smart, she's strong. And she's been through a lot, you know, so she has a vulnerability to her. She is the sort of woman that certain men would underestimate or overlook.
Kind of like what I'm doing right now.
Well, no, I mean, it's understandable given your history, you know? You still see her as that little girl in that corn costume at Halloween.
That was a good costume.
Well, now her disguises are assumed identity and tradecraft and a cover that she lives every single day. And as someone who sees himself as her older brother, you don't want to think of her doing something dangerous, like working for the WSB.
No, I don't.
Well, unfortunately, Brennan is the Bureau's #1 recruiter. And he has an eye for talent. And after talking with Carly earlier, and given the fact that Jocelyn, she's landed this assistant job with Dalton, and with what you just saw her pull off with Vaughn, I am convinced the WSB recruited her to keep an eye on Dalton or whoever it is that he's working for.
How? I mean, Jocelyn has shown no signs of having any interest in law enforcement whatsoever. How does Brennan reel her in?
With Cyrus Renault.
No one has